Alright, it's Season 5. Blood Surge is still the best leveling build. In Season 1, I made this video, and you can go watch it for the full context of everything, but Blood Surge was just the best. I'm going to speedrun this so I can get to the new changes and how to level and how Blood Surge is still the best. Alright, the reason Blood Surge is so good is it takes a single aspect to do 40 to 70% more damage. You just go and grab this aspect from Hoarfrost Demise, and you get Cold Mages, and you're just done. Everything else requires a bunch of other stuff to work. So what you do is, while your friends are still loading into the game and at their character screen, you run over to Hoarfrost Demise. Gives you Blood-Bathed Aspect, and you slap this on a two-hander or a necklace, and you just win. Veiled Crystals are no longer an issue, so that's fine. Alright, Hemorrhage and any basic skill is just kind of bad at generating essence. Like, they do so little damage. So you just want to grab Corpse Explosion and Grim Harvest, and, that's how you actually get your essence. Blood Surge, as I said, scales ridiculously. With just that one aspect, you're already doing like this much damage per Blood Surge. Meanwhile, all these other things, which don't have all the aspects to make them work, just kind of suck. So run Blood Surge till you're like level 60 and you win. I'm not going to go through all of this. There used to be some Bone Prison tech, and there might actually be Bone Prison tech now. Basically, Bone Prison just gives you essence early. I'll go over that in a second. Corpse Explosion, still what you want to do. You just put Corpse Explosion, it becomes your essence generator, and it does a ton of damage. You want to make your minions do damage, because early game, they just slap. The Requiem is now 7 essence, so if you put Requiem on stuff, you win. Alright, basically, your Blood Surge, you want to do the Fortify option early, and then you want to switch to Overpower option later, once you get some HP. Or once you get Blood Boil. I'll explain that in a second. In this build, I left these 2 slots open, and I'll explain what those can be later. Change your left click to tilde, or some other build, so left click is just move. Also, you can now bind WSD to move. Highly suggest. Alright, so new changes. Locrin's Talisman, you're going to get this immediately. Like, you're going to walk into the game after Hoarfrost Demise, you're going to go do the seasonal quest, and you get this nice talisman. Now, Wowhead has the updated stats. It's not as good as it was on the PTR, but you just have this at level 1. You're going to replace it once you get a good necklace with move speed, because while you're leveling, you need move speed. But this is going to be a good starter item. Other changes that are really big. The Ring of Sacrilegious Soul now has move speed, making it a good leveling item, and it gives you Grim Harvest. So while Corpse Explosion was already giving you 6 essence, it's now going to give you 12 essence per Corpse Explosion. And if you happen to get lucky and get a Cror's Embrace, when you cast Blood Surge, it's going to detonate every corpse, and you just take Corpse Explosion off your bar, because Blood Surge now does that for you and gives you infinite essence. So you just one button win the game with just these 2 items. Now, don't plan on getting Crores, but if it happens, great. So thanks, Wowhead, for some of the stuff. For this is all Max Roll. So Max Roll, I pulled some stuff from them. Blood Boiling Band. This is new. This was not in Season 1. It is similar to the Season 2 power. When your core skills overpower, you drop some Blood Boils. These do insane damage. They will one-shot elites like immediately. So if you happen to get this aspect, or if it shows up in the codex from a seasonal power, throw this on like anything you can, and you'll win the game. So your overpowers from Blood Surge, they'll proc this, and you'll be happy. New Scythes now have summoning damage, and since you don't have a lot of additive damage early game, a 2-handed Scythe will make your minions absolutely slap, and obviously you just want to throw the Blood Surge aspect. New Golem aspect gives you move speed when you press Golem, so you run an Iron Golem, and the Iron Golem has like a 10-second cooldown, so you're just always running around at bonus move speed. So if you happen upon this aspect, run an Iron Golem, win the game. And remember, we're running Golem and Skeletons early because their flat damage is really high with no investment. Also, Cold Mages now give 3 essence, which I covered earlier. So you want to run this aspect to feed your thing, your essence. quick look at the builder, and yes, I actually whitelisted Maxwell because I want to give them money because I'm poor, but ads. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in though. So, boop, there we go. So it's a little bit bigger. Alright, so when you're leveling, you're going to put some points in hemorrhage, right? Because you won't have your corpse explosion tech online immediately. But once you do, you actually remove this point, so there's only 2 here, so you don't put it on your bar. You're going to put as many points ranks into Blood Surge on early on, even if it means having empty slots on your bar. You just want the high damage from Blood Surge. And you start with Supernatural for the Fortify, and then later switch over to the Overpower. Extra Essence can be good to pair with Lorcren's Talisman. Also, Blood Surge just likes having a little bit of extra Essence. Hewed Flesh gives you corpses. You need corpses to get your Essence from Corpse Explosion. You want to slam points into Skeletal Warrior Mastery and Mage Mastery when you can, but before you do that, you need to put points into Corpse Explosion and Grim Harvest, and you getting the Blighted Corpse Explosion is enough to make your Corpse Explosion start doing decent damage, and then later you can put ranks into it once you have a couple levels on you. One of the other really important things for Essence is you grab Bone Prison early. Notice it's not on my bar for my, like, I don't know, this isn't even in-game, like level 30, I'm going to be switching to this. You get Bone Prison because of this Essence bonus. And early game, you just need, your Essence isn't really smooth. You grab this, solves your Essence issues. You get a little bit farther down the bar, you grab Iron Maiden, and you grab this Essence generation, so that, once again, solves your Essence problems. All of these goes away, which is why it's not on my bar, but I'm just throwing it out here to show you. Skeletal Mage Mastery. Corpse Tendrils. I'm going to be leveling with a party of 4 people. One of those people is named Cody. And Cody, I took a bathroom break, and this guy took, level twice. He's insane. I was level 90, and he was level 100, and we were in the same party. I don't know how it happened, but we leveled in Season 4 to max level in, one day. It was me and Lord Sara just, basically running around being Corpse Tendrils, and Cody was just winning the game for us. Good job, Clan Valor. So our job as a Necro in group play is to spam Corpse Tendrils, so we're going to do that. And you can even do Vulnerable, because your party might not have Vulnerable early. Cool. Grab some more Fortify here. Cool. Now, Blood Wave is interesting. New Blood Wave does damage, and does damage to things over walls and off the screen. So if you happen to get Tidal Aspect and get Blood Orbs, you can start doing weird Blood Orb tech. Not going to go super into it, but I'm planning on using Blood Wave while leveling. Not going to... grab Rathma's Vigor. So, Reapers for Corpses, Mages for Essence, and one of these Iron Golem upgrades. Probably this one, because more grouping. And once again, you just you do Hoarfrost Demise, then you do the seasonal quest to get Lorcren's Talisman. You're going to unlock Hordes, and then you're going to join the Discord. So yeah, that's just a quick what to do when you hit when you start the game. And I just wanted to get this video out there so people had some idea. Join this Discord to find groups. We've got 4,660... 466,000. Damn, I can't talk today. I'm a game mechanic specialist. I make builds. Last season, I made River of the Dead, which was a really unique build involving Blood Artisan's Curious and Blood Orbs, and it was probably the best blood build because it did all of its damage with Bone Spirit. And this current season, I am working on one called Spirit Wave, where I combine a lot of the juicy goodness that is Bone Spirit with Blood Wave. So you can come in, you can join my channels and ask specific questions there. Feel free to ask questions in the YouTube comments, and I'll try to answer them. Have a great day.